Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Alex.
What's this?
This is Brains on the Outside, a comedy podcast about celebrating creativity through ridiculous business ideas.
Each week, we take ridiculous and amazing and brilliant and wonderful business ideas, thoughts, science, amazing stuff, and we bundle it all together into some new business products and services. For example, recently, we talked about what we would do with the Large Hadron Collider if they were to shut it down.
Yeah, and we even had an actual scientist on with us to make sure our business ideas were definitely viable and scientific.
Really, truly, physically possible, according to Dr. Lucy of the physics.
Exactly. I think this episode, we have another bunch of groundbreaking, innovative business ideas. So should we just...
Let's just get on with it, man.
Let's just do it.
So, Andrew, what you got this week, man?
So I've been reading an article in The Manufacturer.
Ooh.
The Manufacturer is a fancy business magazine about news for manufacturers. It's kind of in the title.
Yeah.
So this article, I thought we could read it, we could go over it, and we could have our own input into helping the manufacturer solve a problem that they themselves have flagged.
Oh, man. Sounds a lot like industry news reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Right. So this article, The Manufacturer, that we'll talk about is called Ice Cream Maker Ready for Summer Rush After Tech Investment.
This sounds right up my street, man.
So there's this ice cream shop called Lake Ice Cream in Kendal, and they make just a whole bunch of ice cream. They're making over 1 million liters a year. Yeah, a lot of ice cream, right? And they're trying to use tech to make themselves more efficient.
Oh, nice.
Make more ice cream. And I thought, well, these are obviously forward-thinking, innovative people. They're already trying to think of tech, robotic, data-based solutions for the problems, and we can definitely come play in this space with them.
So what you're saying is we are going to answer the question of when there is super high ice cream demand, how do we create, manufacture, and distribute more ice cream to the people?
Exactly. The whole process.
Okay.
We are going to do some free consulting, help these guys out. So where should we start?
Sandra, I think there are 3 parts to solving this ice cream dilemma.
Okay.
So I think there's how do we make more ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to meet demand. How do we manage that demand? All right. And maybe change it and shape it. And then also ultimately, how do we distribute the ice cream out to people? Should we just take each of these in turn?
Yeah, I think we start at the top and work out basically every problem the ice cream industry has.
All of them.
All of them.
For free.
In 20 minutes.
Okay. Let's do this. Right. So making more ice cream. First thing in my head, just a lot more cows.
Oh.
We're going to need a lot more cows. We just have to speed up the cow breeding program. I presume there's a cow breeding program to make a lot more dairy cows.
Yeah, I think a lot more cows and simplifying the cow to ice cream pipeline.
Oh, yeah.
Reducing the time it takes to get the milk out and into ice cream. It's going to be very important in this. You have more cows, faster pipeline. So could the cows just be colder?
Oh, so the milk comes out and it's closer to ice cream as it is anyway.
Way closer. You keep them in colder places or you keep them in fridges.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
And in the effort of making it come out closer to ice cream, is there ways we can make the milk come out flavored already?
Oh, that's clever because also that's introducing it's introducing financial efficiencies as well because we have to feed the cows.
Yep.
So if we feed the cows things that are already flavored and might make the milk flavored, that reduces the amount of flavor we have to put in.
Exactly. You just feed them chocolate.
Yeah.
It comes out as chocolate milk. So now you have 2 things going on. You have chocolate milk ready to go. You can sell that if you want. Or sweet. You're very, very close to chocolate ice cream as well.
Very close. Yeah. Put strawberries in, strawberry milk out. Put mint in and chocolate in.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're in a Jelly Belly situation where you just feed them lots of different things and good stuff comes out the other side. You want apple pie ice cream? Just feed them apple pie.
This is really interesting for coming up with new types of ice cream as well. You just give them platters of stuff. And you're like, well, this is 4 strawberries.
I'd never thought about the fact that all ice cream that we eat at the moment is grass flavored.
Oh, man, my head.
Yeah, okay.
It seems like a huge inefficiency.
It does.
Like I imagine default ice cream tastes purely of grass, and we have to work against that. we cut that out.
Yeah.
They eat flavored stuff.
We actually add anti-grass flavor to the ice cream milk to remove the grass flavor, and then we add the flavor in. Super inefficient.
Flavored grass actually works really well because if you, Alex, were out a bit peckish.
Oh yeah.
You could have some of the cookie dough It's cookie dough grass.
Stopping a nibble in the fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other issue.
Yeah.
Society only seems to eat cow ice cream. Can we widen that a bit?
Oh, that's true. So we got the vegan ice creams.
Yep.
Obviously. But, there are probably a lot more vegetarians and people that consume milk than
Yep.
there are vegans. So we need to kind of cater to that. So how many other animals could we use the milk for? What is palatable?
Goat.
Hippo?
Yeah. I mean,
Hippo is a sea cow.
I've not
It's a wet cow.
I had never considered getting water-based creatures involved in this milk process. Okay. I was just thinking of cheeses people eat. There's goat cheese.
Yeah. Sheep's cheese.
Sheep's cheese. That seems like
Yeah.
if you chuck it all in the same big vat, no one's going to really notice.
That's true. You stir it all up there. It's like a blend.
And then, you have a lot more ice cream in play.
You get a lot more variation and variability in what flavors you can eat, because I bet a cow wouldn't eat certain types of things, which means you can't make efficiencies in flavoring those types of ice creams.
Oh, so you're saying
But
all animals' milk is treated equally. It's just you if you wanted chocolate ice cream, you by default are going to get goat milk ice cream because they're the only ones going to eat the chocolate. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. You want eucalyptus flavored ice cream, you got to use koala milk.
In pursuit of efficiencies, I'm willing to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, the other thing that I'm thinking there is at the moment, we've got just a handful of big manufacturers that make ice creams. This company is making 1 million liters a year. I bet Walls probably makes 1 billion liters a year.
Yeah, we
alongside making sausages, which is just a fucking weird thing that they do. But what if we broke it down?
Okay.
Smaller. Take some hints from the beer industry. Okay, because you've got big beer breweries like Stella and Heineken and whatever they're called. But then you also have a lot of micro breweries. What if we micro dairies? I just got one cow and I make ice cream.
This is going to be useful because we need to start scaling up production. Now we're going from the bottleneck being the number of cows in the country to the bottleneck being the number of people who are producing the ice cream.
Yeah.
If everyone had a ice cream quota to fill, you were just given an ice cream maker and you were like, you need to make 100 liters this year, then I think we could get over that bottleneck too.
It's kind of like a feudal tax system.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. You got to make this.
Do you imagine the microbreweries, do they own their own cow and they feed the things they want, or are they getting sent a jug of the premium mint flavored sheep milk?
I think you have to have you got to go those efficiencies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, certainly from a beer and brewery perspective, the traceability of those individual ingredients is really important. So actually knowing that the cow has been eating the grass in your garden, and being it's provably this is Durham grass that's gone into my
right
ice
there.
cream. It's right. I can see it from here. That's in my ice cream. I mean that feels like a selling point to me.
It's quite wholesome, isn't it?
It's nice. Yeah. I sing to my cows every night. I rub them down with
play them like Mozart.
Sanctuary, moisturizer, stuff like that. It's really nice.
I think we've managed to basically solve all the issues with the lack of ice cream here.
Yeah.
I don't think people can complain this lack of ice cream after everyone was a cow, you feed it the thing you want, and you keep it in really cold conditions, so it's basically ice cream coming out. You're producing a lot more ice cream.
I think that's good.
What's our next problem?
So in that case, what we have to do is we have to manage demand.
I really like this idea of reducing demand, making it like a designer expensive product.
Oh,
really, really fancy.
Oh, so this works for me because I massage my cows.
Yeah.
I keep them just the right level of cold. They're not too chilly, and I give them mittens to keep them warm. So I treat them well. It's just the udders that are cold.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
A lot of the microbreweries I talk to keep the whole cow cold.
Yeah,
that's actually a really interesting innovation you've just done there.
Yeah.
And I feel because you're putting this effort in, you should be able to charge more for your ice cream.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think making it real fancy, teaming up with rappers, designers, movie studios making it really, really classy and cool to eat ice cream. You know?
Well, actually, if you think about it, if I want Lady Gaga's ice cream, it's just from Lady Gaga's cows that she has. She's got her own micro dairy, but it's expensive, right?
Real expensive.
If Lady Gaga's busy doing her
The rest of her job, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's got to be worth more than releasing a new album, sending the ice cream. So the ice cream's got to be really expensive.
Thousands of pounds per tub.
Yeah.
I thought about, could you actually make the infrastructure, not infrastructure, but the actual technology of delivering ice cream? Like, is that a bit of increasing demand? Like, you price it out of the market. You have the tub itself is fancier.
Oh.
Maybe has a cooling system in it.
Oh. I actually think this is a really good place to break and come back to that in the distribution part of this conversation after the ads.
Let's do it. Our science advisor, Lucy, is back with an advert for us.
Amazing.
Thank you for letting me back to advertise my new company.
Ooh.
So, I'm sure everyone's had these problems. Your garden really needs watering, but you can't be bothered to get off the sofa.
All the time. I'm looking at the garden now. Everyone turns to look at the garden. It needs watering. I can't be bothered.
Or the opposite thing, you've got all your friends coming over for a barbecue, but it's forecast to rain.
Ooh.
And maybe you're really into photography and you really hate it when it's sunny because it's just too bright. You get too much contrast. So you really want it to be cloudy, but you've planned your day and it's not going to work.
Okay.
So I've now come up with a system that will control the weather in a localized area.
Ooh.
Now, it only works for a few meters.
Okay.
So it's perfect for watering the plants in your garden.
Oh.
Say you now want some rain. Or you could create some cloud above you.
Mm-hmm.
Or above your photography subjects. Or maybe you want a hole in the rain. Just over your table and your barbecue. So the rest of the garden gets water. But you and your friends stay nice and dry.
This is incredibly, incredibly useful. I imagine you've done all the research and development and this is ready to go.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, I mean, we've got a Kickstarter set up.
Ah, right, okay,
You know,
right.
we need the funding.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. What's the top tier Kickstarter reward?
Top tier Kickstarter reward, you get a little a product that you can actually carry around with you. So if you need to walk to work and it's pouring with rain, you just put this in your bag and just from meter diameter around you, no rain.
That's amazing.
That actually is rad.
Like a very, very, very advanced umbrella.
Yes, it is.
Quick question. Does the machine have to be in the space that you are preventing the weather in? Or if there's someone getting married that I don't like, can I make it rain directly on them?
For the moment, it does have to be in the space where it's affecting the weather.
Version 2 though, maybe.
So-
I'm going to have to
We are-
tuck it in a
yes.
pocket. Is it big? Can I hide it somewhere?
So this is the top tier.
Okay.
Top tier thing is where you get the little device that's about a foot long.
A foot long.
Wow.
So it's not tiny,
Okay.
but given the huge advances in science to make this happen,
Yeah.
it's pretty small.
Okay. And if I want to back that, how much is that going to cost me?
That's going to cost you £500.
Wow.
Oh, this is
That's
a
cheap.
lot cheaper than I was expecting.
I was expecting 5 figures. That's a bargain.
This is what happens when you make a big breakthrough.
So if I wanted to back this product, what's it called? How would I find it?
I can't believe you've done this, Andrew. To somebody else.
So it's called Doc Lucy's Magic Weather Wand.
Love it.
Okay. And a mere £500.
Absolute bargain.
I will be buying one of those.
Your life will never be the same again.
Now, if someone else has an incredible product, business, or service they would like to sell on our show, how would they get in touch with us?
So they're going to get in touch with you by emailing brainsontheoutside@gmail.com, on Twitter @brainsoutside, on Instagram brainsontheoutside.
You're a natural at this.
Amazing. Thank you
you.
so much. Okay, Andrew. So we've solved how to make more ice cream.
Yep.
We solved how to manage the demand by making it more exclusive,
More exclusive.
Yeah.
Celebrity endorsements.
slowing down that demand so we can cope. And we need to talk about distribution. How do we get the ice cream from all of these places out to the people, man?
So our ice cream is already coming out of the cows colder because we cooled the cows down. What if we make ice cream just extremely cold? Like ice cream is like negative 7,000 degrees. And therefore, it can take longer to get to you because it's going to take longer to melt.
Oh, so we don't have to refrigerate it on the way.
It never gets refrigerated because this block of ice just is never going to melt. And maybe at your home, you have an ice cream Look, you just put it in your oven for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You wait. Yeah. It's more mindful, it's more chill, and eventually your ice cream will be edible.
I feel if we had Doc Lucy here right now, she'd be like, yeah, this is a totally viable idea to send out ice cream at minus 7,000 degrees.
Exactly.
And you definitely wouldn't have to wait 100 years for it to get back up to temperature.
If it was staying too long, you'd get your hair dryer. Hair dryer. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I think having less ice cream, yeah, it's going to be difficult to move around the country. So you slow down how long, you increase the amount of time, the window you have to get it somewhere.
Do you know what I really find annoying though, as well, just like on that exact thing is when I get my ice cream and then it just starts to melt immediately because I'm at the beach and it's warm, or I'm out at the shops and it's sunny because because I'm getting an ice cream, or I'm getting ice cream because it's sunny, and that's also melting it.
Yeah. So again, well, for that last thing I said, make it a bit colder by default.
Yeah.
But I guess this is just, I had an idea of what if you had like little drain pipes around your ice cream cone? So it would drip into that. It would from the cone, melt and drip into the drain pipes, and then you'd have a little straw into the pipes that you could get the melted ice cream from.
Like a little pool, a little chamber at the bottom that you could drink out of. You could just refrigerate that and turn it back into ice cream.
Oh, shit. If your ice cream tub was, as I said before the break, if your ice cream tub was actually freezable as well, like if that was always cold.
Oh, if it was refrigerated.
Refrigerated, yeah.
Like actively refrigerated.
Yeah.
Like a tiny mini fridge.
You had to plug it into the wall and you'd walk around with it.
On a long cable.
You know, a really long cable, 100, 200 meters, you're at the beach. You can't go into the water, obviously, but you can get pretty close.
What if we just make the environment really cold as well so it doesn't melt? Like you're in a shopping center, this shopping center sends ice cream, the whole shopping center is at 0 degrees. All the time.
You walk in, we give you a jacket.
Yeah, you get a big woolly jacket to wear. You walk up to the ice cream place, you buy the ice cream, you walk around doing the shopping, your ice cream is frozen the whole time.
You go to the beach, you go to the bit you get ice cream from, you get your ice cream. That area outside is air conditioned.
Oh, you've got the programmable weather.
Yeah, there's a 10 by 10 meter square of just cold weather. 0 degrees at that beach. It might be 4 degrees everywhere else, but we've pointed a bunch of air conditioning units
directly at this bit.
So you can enjoy your ice cream with the comfort of mind knowing it's not going to melt over you.
We could strap that technology to ice cream vans so that the area around an ice cream van is always cold.
Yeah, that's really good because ice cream vans as well they haven't really advanced technology either, and they're a key distribution point in the ice cream infrastructure world, right?
Yeah.
We need to make them smarter and more targeted.
Yeah.
So maybe if people in their house, when you get your government mandated ice cream maker, you also get a button, a big red button that you can press that lets an ice cream truck driver know that you are in desperate need of ice cream.
Oh man. So if like for this area that I live in here, if like 20 people press the button, then the local ice cream vans are like, oh, there's high demand here, so we're going to turn up to this place.
Exactly. I know what their audience is thinking. They're like, you're making your own ice cream, just eat that. I was like, well, I don't want to have to eat chocolate chip and mint ice cream.
You don't get high on your own supply, man.
Exactly. I'm selling. That's how I'm making money.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm making the high-end ice cream, but that doesn't mean I want to eat it all the time.
No. You want different types.
Yeah, you want variability in there. Okay, but then also, so enough people press the button, the price goes up.
Oh, yeah. This kind of feeds back into
demand pricing.
Demand and supply, right?
That's nice. Yeah, that's really good. I feel like ice cream van technology is definitely it's lagging behind, man.
Yeah.
It's lagging behind. And if you want to hit a wider area, you need a louder ice cream van. And you also need it to be faster so you can get to places quicker.
Faster, slightly larger.
Yeah.
Colder.
More like a bus.
A bus. Is that so you're having more flavors? Is the size correlates with like
Yeah.
a little ice cream van, you might have 3, with the big ice cream van, there's like 900.
It's super fucking efficient as well because it drives into the estate.
Yeah.
It sells ice cream and then it just fills up with all the local ice cream that's on the estate. And then it goes to the next place.
Maybe that's the only method to buy ice cream.
Yeah.
The ice cream van shows up at your house, you hand the ice cream you made, and then he goes, "Do you want a cone?
Oh,
Or someone else's ice cream?" And the cycle just continues forever.
we just get rid of money. Everyone lives on ice cream.
Everyone, that is the barter economy around ice cream.
It's just gone. That's it. We're done. That was a whole interesting news reviews episode about ice cream, Andrew.
I really hope there's something in there that Lake's ice cream can take away and implement.
I mean, I think that's absolutely guaranteed.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. That was a lot of free output from us. So I think, even if it's just like one little things like feeding cows flavored grass, I mean, that's something that you could start small, put that into their production line and build from there.
Yeah, easy. And I feel like that technology is there for that. Some of those other things maybe we're a little way off.
Yeah. Well, you have to take that first step, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And they seem pretty eager to innovate and do weird things.
It's perfect, man. Wonderful. If a business actually wanted to commission some consultancy from us on the show, what would the best way to get in touch with us be, Andrew?
Well, you know, there's a few ways. They could email us at brainsontheoutside@gmail.com.
Yeah.
They could write to us on Twitter at brainsoutside, or they could check us out on our Instagram, brainsontheoutside.
Amazing. And if you do have an idea that you want us to discuss, or you have a problem you want us to solve, just write on in. If you have an ad you want on the show, just do a little recording, send it through, and we'll put it in there.
Those are all fantastic things to do. But what's the absolute best thing to do to help us out, Alex?
Just tell your friends about the show. Just tell your friends.
Please. Yeah. And we'll be back next Monday.
Next Monday.
But until then, Alex, keep your brain on the outside.
Keep your brain on the outside, Andrew. There we go. Holy shit.